want to talk to you today about college planning for students with disabilities, accommodations, IEPs, and 504s. Because I don't hear enough people talking about it. And as a mother of 2 children with sickle cell who had IEPs and 504s and went to college, I think this is important, is key, is crucial, and is vital. I'm also thinking about making a college transition checklist for free for you all. And if that's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments. If your child had an IEP or a 504 in elementary school, middle school, and high school, that does not automatically translate or transfer right over or roll over into college. You have to be the advocate, you have to go seek people out, and you have to set things up yourselves. In high school, because of IDEA law, the school has to seek your child out and give them services. But once you get into college, everything flips and you check that FERPA box. These people don't even have to talk to you about anything concerning your child. Your child has to self-identify, go find the accommodation office, and advocate for themselves. The college is not going to chase your student down for any reason, so you need to make sure you check that FERPA waiver box so you are in the loop of everything going on. Story time. So let's start with my oldest child. We registered them with Hampshire College's Office of Disabilities, but that wasn't enough. They have sickle cell. This is a very serious medical condition. So as soon as we found out who the roommate was, we reached out to the roommate and their family. We found out about health services on campus and what the nearest hospital was in the area. I also knew who the friend group was, so I told the roommate and the friends what the signs were if my child was in crisis. And guess what? I got those calls at work at 2 in the morning. The ambulance is on the way. Kahari's on the way to Cooley Dickinson in Northampton. I didn't get that call from the school. I also made sure to reach out to the academic dean, the advisor, and the professors because they won't always know that your child has accommodations. You have to be the one to tell them. And I also had to tell them that my oldest child was in the hospital. My youngest son, Josiah stayed at home. He was a commuter. He went to the local community college and was in their culinary program. And we signed up with the Office of Accommodations and Disabilities. We let the professors know, and we also let the academic advisors know what the signs are for sickle cell, and these are the accommodations that Joe is going to need. Now, Joe wasn't on the main campus. There wasn't a health service area that he could go to. There wasn't a dorm that he could go lay down and talk to the RA right quick. There were oftentimes they would have to call me or my mom to come get Joe and pick Joe up. And who would that be? His professors. One time a security guard had to let us know that Joe was in crisis and Joe needed help. If this sounds like you and your child and your family and your situation, here are the 4 calls you need to make before you move in on campus. Number 1, contact the Office of Disability and Accommodations and the services. Take that IEP and that 504 and turn it into a college plan that your child can use. And make sure you contact the professors and the advisors to get the accommodations they need on campus. This is not automatic. Provide documentation. Number 2, campus health services. Find out what they can and can't treat in their hours of operation in the hospital nearest to you. Number 3, contact your roommate if you have one and their family and have an honest conversation about what's going on with your child. Number 4, the name and location of the nearest hospital, phone number, driving time, all of that. I'm in the midst of making a college transition checklist for students with disabilities. Let me know if that's something you're interested in.